Try that again. Good morning, everyone. This is Tuesday, July 16, 2024. Pre-market. Market opens in about 45 minutes from now, if I can tell time right. Let's see. While I'm here, let's just stay on Exxon, then we'll go take a look at the market. I've got some targets on Exxon. 117.75, 119.70, 121.60. Already picked up some of this yesterday, and my plan today is to add to it, especially on this inside day that we're having right in here. So, yeah, that one's looking pretty good. And nice little bottom. We also have a nice inverted head and shoulders setting up on this. I've got about 4 more of those to take a look at, 4 or 5 more. But first, let's go peek at the market here, okay? The bulls are relentless. They just, hey, they're strong. You know, it is what it is. Some say the economy's good. Some say it's bad. Okay. You know, there's a lot of election talk now. Okay. Bottom line, when we come to work and we're at work here trading, we need to focus on our work. And in my opinion, the best way to focus on it is just to focus on the chart. Leave all the outside stuff outside. It's just trash anyway. It's really, really simple. It's not difficult. Follow the trend right there. Beautiful trend. And then what we want to do is look for chart patterns that could get us in. Here at Hit Run Candlesticks, you know, our favorites are when a when a chart rallies up and then it just consolidates, just goes sideways. Now, sideways here can be a little bit down like that. So it's this area right in here, kind of a box sort of thing right there. You can box it in right there. So up. So what you've got is the bulls that show interest, and then you've got this rest, and then what we're looking for is the timing for the next buy. So now this is the SPY. This works on all charts and works on the bearish side too. You're just looking for more, you're looking for that downtrend and that rest. Oh, there's no doubt we'll get a chance to look at those before the year's over. But today, you know, today belongs to the bulls. That's where it's at. So something pretty simple, pretty basic, pretty, I mean, this is absolute. The way I look at a chart, trend, I want price above the T line, above the trend indicator. That creates momentum right there. That's momentum. When we start seeing that breakdown, that will be the sign that we start seeing the bears step in. The Qs came very close a couple days ago. In fact, I think they're still kind of close, actually. They're close to that breakdown mode, but they haven't broke down yet. And a close below the T line will start me in a protective mode where maybe clean up some positions, be prepared for the possibility of a move down further below the trend indicator here. But until that happens, the bulls do have control here. If we take a look at T2123 on the 60-minute chart, it's still bullish. We still have, let's do this, yellow. See how our red dots are red, and then see how the green dots or the red dots have turned green now? There's our trend right there. Absolutely right there. So that's still working. And candles are still above that. There's no selling candle. All looks good. So until that changes, until the market changes, I think we're good to go. IWM has been a monster, an absolute monster. It's been mean for anybody that was short IWM. I hope you're not now. Now, there's no question we're likely to get a pullback. Exactly when that is, well, that may be up for debate. But as a candlestick follower, it's very simple. Just follow the candlestick. Our job is not to pick the very top. Our job is to learn how to read and understand candlesticks, help with timing, entries and exits on a chart, a position that we're in. So when we see that bearish candlestick, maybe it looks something like that perhaps, when we see that, then we'll know that a pullback is coming. But in the meantime, the bulls are still very much in charge. All right, let's go look at these charts. We already looked at Exxon. Here's Intel. I think Intel may be setting up here. Here's our rally up. And remember our simple basics. Price above the T-line above the trend indicator. You can clearly see the trend right there. Look at that red line, clearly trending upward. We're coming out of a nice long base right in here. I see targets at a little over 38, a little over 40, a little over 42, and then about 44 and a quarter up here. Maybe I better put one more line. There's the dotted deuce right there. There is a chance we stop right there and pause and hesitate a little bit. So I think Intel has got a nice little future here. It's got a great little chart setting up. Uber, look at Uber setting up. Now Uber, honestly, Uber needs to get going. Okay, Uber's got a little troubles here, and it really needs some fire in its belly to get going. Once it gets going, 75, 77, 35. 70, 79, 80 up here would make some nice targets on Uber. And again, nothing changes here. Price above the T-line above the trend indicator. Now, while we're looking at the charts, it's not always about this. You look at the candlesticks. Look at that big bullish candlestick here. You also look at go back a little bit, and you can see how we're consolidating. So we're looking at the whole chart, not just right here, but the entire chart. You can see how that we've been in a downtrend here, and then we've come out of that downtrend. Mara, gee, many Christmas. Mara just rocked yesterday, didn't it? Rocked the day before. So we're getting a little bit of a pause this morning. I think that's 2 thumbs up for those that want to buy Mara, me included. So what I'm looking at right now is about 22.65 as a stop. I'm looking at a buy above 23.80. So right in this area here, let me do this right there. Something like that. Targets up here about 26.60, 29.20, 31.45, and then 34.20. Now, for those that are just listening in for the first time, or maybe for those that's been here a long time, I don't know. You realize, don't you, that if we manage to get to the 29.20 up here, it's just not going to keep going. More than likely, you're going to see some consolidation, some pullback, some rest. This will give an opportunity to buy more, perhaps, or give an opportunity for somebody that didn't buy it earlier, maybe to get in, something like that. And then we shoot for the next target, and it's going to happen again. That's the way charts work. Nice little pullback, and then up. The next one I have is AMD. Did I already look at that? Can't remember. AMD, I think, is setting up. Here we've come out. Here, let's do it this way. Here we've got an inverted head and shoulders that turned it around. Here we turned around, went up, and pretty much just went sideways in here. And now we've rallied up. Let's put a line right there above these highs. See how we popped up and pulled back? That's what I call a pullback opportunity. PBO is what we call it. So now I'm shopping for that entry in there. Target-wise, we're going to have to get through these tops first. let's come over here and we'll just do something like that right there. And let's just pop in some lines. That's what I'm going to start with. And from there, you know, you can detail it with price action maybe. Some people want to do that. So I want to look right here. Does the price action line up? Does it make sense? And if I look at this, see how these lows and highs touches. So I'm pretty good with that 194.78 area right in there. Let's move up to the next one, 205.80, and see how it just comes right to the bottom of those that big candle. We get some touches right through there. I'm good with that. And the top one, yeah, you can put it wherever you want. You can go way up here if you want, or something. About halfway maybe. That's what I'm going to do. There we go. So there's some targets for AMD on there. So I hope that was helpful for everybody. And let's see here. What time is it? Yeah, we can call it a morning. Well, Sean has posted out Amazon. Let's take a quick look at Amazon. I have a minute. So Amazon, to be long, simply going to need to come back up a little bit. What I would be looking for really is about 50%. Here, let's do that. Take this big candle here, come all the way down to that low. Right there's the 50% mark. So that's what I would be looking for, about right there. Let's get rid of this. We don't need that. There you go. So above 195.95 might get me into Amazon. Thanks, Sean. And then shop. Let's look at that one. Then I have to go here. There's shop. Look at shop taking off. Big pop today. So we clear the 200 period moving average. Clear that 200 period moving average, and then I think shop is on its way. Thanks a bunch for that. All right, folks, we'll see everybody when the market opens in about a half an hour. We'll meet you all right back here in the trading room, okay? Hey, thanks a ton. We'll see everyone in about 30 minutes. Take care.